But the first real big announcement came from, I believe was it Paramount Studios? So Paramount had their panel, and Tom Cruise came out and introduced the first trailer for Top Gun.
Peach Dragon. Oh, sorry.
No, he wasn't in this. He's introducing Tropic. No, not Tropic. Well, he wasn't.
That's a deep cut. The Peach Dragon joke is a deep cut. I'm sorry.
No, it's Cocktail 2. We're finally
Risky
getting that
Business 2 even riskier.
Days of Thunder, more thunder.
No, Days of Thunder 2, lightning.
So Top Gun Maverick. So that teaser trailer dropped, and very, very cool. So it's an outright sequel to Top Gun, which is a huge movie in the 80s. I love that movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I have never seen Top Gun.
I have never seen Top Gun either.
I haven't seen it either.
It's so it's considered, I don't know if it's necessarily considered a classic, but it's definitely considered like epitome 80s movie. And it was very influential on not just like films about like dogfighting and so forth going forward, or military. It was just influential on pop culture. Like it went way into the pop culture. It affects things now, even like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Archer, 30 Rock, Parks and Rec. Like, it shows up everywhere.
The nicknames Maverick and Iceman.
Oh well, yeah. The volleyball scene.
Yeah, that is a Cards Against Humanity card. A homoerotic volleyball montage.
And I definitely saw some volleyball in that Maverick trailer, so
yeah.
I finally got that rematch.
So the interesting thing is, as much as the trailer, like, it definitely was soaked in nostalgia, I don't think that the movie is basically a rehash, which is what the teaser kind of makes it seem. Like, there's a lot of imagery from the first film in the teaser, but they're saying that while it's also like a competition film, which was part of what the first movie was about, because Top Gun is a school where Navy pilots go to become the Top Gun, become the best pilot in the Navy. And so this film will be a competition. I think it's going to be in a different way. I think it's for test piloting, like a new jet or something like that. They didn't show Miles Teller at all. He's going to be like the secondary character, or the second main character to Tom Cruise's Maverick. So I'm psyched. The trailer looked awesome.
I think I saw John Hamm.
Yep, he's in it.
Okay, that's cool. I like John Hamm.
Ed Harris, Jennifer Connelly.
How many of them were? I mean, obviously John Hamm wasn't, but how many of them were in the original? Was Ed Harris in the original?
No, Ed Harris was not. Okay. I don't know if he's replacing Tom Skerritt's character, because Tom Skerritt was basically the main commanding officer for Maverick in the first one. But it doesn't look like almost anyone's coming back. But that doesn't necessarily mean there won't be cameos. I don't know.
Right. I did like the GoPro shot in the cockpit.
Yeah.
That looked cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
When he's coming off the aircraft carrier.
Yeah. And then they went back to it as he's in the air, and he kind of like does a maneuver and ducks down behind like a mountain range kind of deal.
Yep.
That was sweet.
Am I the only one that wouldn't be surprised if it's actually Tom Cruise piloting the ship?
So
the plane, like he learned how to do it.
He would not have been allowed to. I can guarantee you.
I know.
That.
I'm just saying, like,
so
he did it.
He did go to I think in the 80s to do the original. He did go to a school like that and learned how they maneuvered their hands and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So he could, like, mimic them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now the F-18, I'm sure he was in the front seat, or maybe he was in one of the seats, and so the pilot was in the other seat then. So they got the GoPro on him in the cockpit, but there was a pilot either in front of him or in back of him, and they just hit it carefully. Because the Super Hornet has a two-seater. So
in my day job, I work for like an aviation oil company. So I've worked alongside a former Thunderbird.
Cool.
So he like...
Oh, that's cool.
They like love talking about Top Gun and shit. So I'm very curious to see like what he thinks of the trailer and what he thinks of the film in general. They always like bust my balls because I've never seen the movie. But like I'm not really into like planes and stuff like that. But the trailer looked interesting. Like, it looked really cool.
It's interesting to note that once I saw the trailer, I looked into it. I didn't realize the director for this, God, is it Joseph Kosinski or John Kosinski? I can't remember. But basically, he directed Tron Legacy and Oblivion, which is another Tom Cruise movie.
Okay.
And I have the utmost confidence in this director because I love both of those movies. And they're both hard sci-fi films. So this is not going to be sci-fi, I think, unless the plane they introduced for the test piloting is a very sci-fi plane. I don't know, but.
That'd be weird.
It would.
Weird choice.
It would be a weird choice, but there's a point in the teaser trailer where they put a helmet on Maverick and it lights up in a weird way. Like, it's possible. I don't know. It's possible that it could be like a prototype plane that can go like out into space and then come back. That's actually not that far fetched. They're working on that now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel 2, Maverick.
Oh, Jesus.